Well, let's return to get more on our top story, and comments made by the US Secretary of State Hillary Clinton about China have been published in the middle of high-level talks with a Chinese delegation. Mrs. Clinton is quoted as saying that democracy in China is inevitable and that Beijing should stop resisting it. Well, joining me now from Washington is Professor Wang Chi, who's Professor of International Relations at Georgetown University and President of the United States China Policy Foundation. Professor Wang, thank you very much for joining us. Are you surprised by Hillary Clinton's comments?
Well, I'm not surprised, because this is a kind of standard dialogue between American leaders, and when they meeting Chinese leaders, they'll always tell them human rights, democracy, freedom, liberty, and religious freedom. This is a standard opening remarks. So I think it is all right for Secretary of State Hillary Clinton to say that to the Chinese leader during the 2 days economic strategic dialogue meeting in D.C. here.
What do you think the Chinese reaction will be to Hillary Clinton's comment?
Well, I think the Chinese leader probably already expect she will make that kind of a statement. They're not surprised. Of course, they would like to hear something better, and they cannot control what Secretary Clinton going to say. And they said, except I said, this is one of the things that normally come to them from American leaders.
It's interesting over the last few years that we've seen new trade relations open up between the two countries. Clearly, US and China are saying that they do need each other in terms of economic trade negotiations. But looking at the relationship and how it stands at the moment, how well do you think it's progressing?
I think it's making progress, but it's very slow. But Americans would like to see progressing faster. But China has China's time schedule planning. They cannot just follow American plans. I think that as a person been working on China-American relations, and this is something that eventually will be improved much better than at the present time. And but we must be patient. And the Chinese now the trade with the United States is very important to China, also very important to the United States. And I think that the dialogue is useful. I think this is I think we'll make some progress, and I would like to see more progress to made in the future.
Professor Wang Chi, we're grateful for your time. Thank you very much for joining us. Now, more